Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back again. And in this continuous series, we are trying to build a grocery shop app whose design is shared by Mishpa. And we're going to create this category section. Let's get back to our code. We can close it. We are currently inside our home page. And also let's add this gap here. Maybe I'm adding too much gap. It is not needed this month. 24. 24 is kind of small. Yeah, 48. I mean, we can always come and play with this thing. It doesn't a big deal. And in here, we'll have a category selection view. So I can come here and create a new widget. I'm thinking, what can I name it? Maybe home filter tab or filter tab or category tab, whatever. Filter tab or category selection tab. Yeah, TabBar. So let's collapse this thing as well. So it will be a stateful widget. We can name home filter tab. I'm worst at naming things, trust me. Here we'll have some product category type like let's create a enum. Okay, this enum actually will be inside the domain level, but I'm not going to play on the domain. Let's come here, use enum, and inside this enums, let's create a new file, and it will be product category, whatever you like to name it. So product category, that file. So it will be product category or product type, whatever you want. So first we have this all section, then we'll have fruits. Oh, I'm messing around. Then we'll have a vegetables and then dairy products. And let's create a few different things here. Like for the title, I'll create extension here. So it will be product category extension on product category. And it will get a title here. So string, I'm not in Golang. String get title. And here from this place, I'll return the title. So return, I'm going to use this Swiss case. This, if it is unknown, okay, this will be like this, and we don't know. Unknown type. So unknown. Okay. And here it is come. So if it is product category dot all, then we're going to return all. And if you do a localization, just change the key here. Then it will be product category dot fruits. It will be fruits. Product category dot vegetables. It will be vegetables. And then product category dot dairy product. For product category dot dairy products, it will be dairy. We could use a method to get it, but yeah, I'll just do it here. Another thing is we have some images if we like to use for this one, but I haven't imported. Yeah, I'll just skip it. So let's close it. And for the filter, first thing first, I like to do get all items. So it will be product category. Let's import it. Why it is not showing? Category and product category dot all. This is the selected category, so it will be selected category. And then I need to iterate all those stuff. So I'll come back here, and from this place, first it will have a single child scroll view. I'm not going to use the TabBar. So, but this one, scroll direction will be horizontal. And let's return the child as well. It will be a row. And for the children, we'll return product category dot values. We'll do a map. And then return something. So it will be some, we'll have the padding. So it is 10 dot only right 8. Come here. We could also use the RAM, but based on the design, she didn't use it. So I'm just skipping that thing. And for the child, we can pass a choice chip. This is a default widget in Flutter. And for the label, we'll use text e.title. And is it selected? If selected category is equal to E, then it is selected, else it is not. So why it is not showing anything? Let's copy it, come here, paste it here, yeah. So we can see we have some tabs here, but those things are not good. So we'll fix it, hold on. So we need to include on tab. Okay, on select, we have it. It returns the value. So now that is good, but the shape isn't the same. So we'll play with the shape here, or we can play inside the material theme. That makes more sense. So we can go to the app theme. Okay, if you don't know where it is inside the sleep source app and inside here app theme.dart. So I'll come at the top. Let's add here. Yeah, this chip theme. So it will be chip theme data. And first it will be a shape. I want a stadium border. Let's add the const here. Yeah, this thing is getting too much. Let me space it out so that you guys can focus. And then there will be a color, and this color will be widget. I'm not going to use the all dot resolve with. Okay, here. If this states that contains widget state, okay, there it will be selected. Then we'll return something else. Will return the default color, so it will be app theme the background. So here if it is selected, then we want to return the primary color. You can see we have it here. So this is selected, this is having the right one. Okay, is nullable, is color not equal to null? Yeah, we need to return it. Okay, now it is good. Let's add some column. Yeah, comma, and yeah, this is good. What do we want? Do we want to show the check mark? No, we don't want. Show check mark is equal to false. So check mark is gone, and we need to change the text style to, I can come here, and it will be a label text style. So text style, let's change the color to the color instead black. Okay, and for the secondary label color, we need to change is to the white. So text style, color, app theme, we can use background. Okay, now it is getting like this one is getting white because the secondary, and this one is getting the black. I think this is what all we like to do. Yeah, we're kind of satisfied with this thing. But hey, there is a border. This color is having the black one, not the primary color. So we'll change that color as well. So in order to change that thing here, we can come back here, side, border side, color, app theme primary. Yeah, this is good. Okay, let's close it. Yeah. Now, if I bring back this UI, you can see that this one is looking good. If you like to play with the fonts size or something like font weight, we can also do it here. So font weight like 500. Anyway, you can you understand what you can do with this thing. Now I can close this app theme. I can come back here. And inside this on change, we like to change those stuff. So first thing first, I will do selected category. It will be E and set state. Now if I click here, this thing gets changed. So this is working as expected, and anyway, this is what we are doing to. Okay, our folder name is mistake. So yeah, this is what it will be. Come here, infrastructure. Here, this one, a typo mistake. Let's bring back our Figma. We have this kind of stuff. We can play with it now. Also, like from this one, the background is not having like a white. We can remove that thing as well. Maybe we can use a transparent color. That will also work. So then we'll use this, we'll create this card. And I'm not focusing on this shading now. We will play with it later if we get some enough time. So yeah, let's get back to the code. So in our code page, we're going to create a new widget. We can close this TabBar and we'll furnish this stuff later if we get enough time or if we don't move to the next project. Because this is a quite a beginner stuff, so we won't be needing those stuff to polish those things. But yeah, if we have enough time, we'll do it later. So now I'm going to create this product card. So we need to have a model class. The thing I have been skipping all this time. So let's just call up this thing and call up this. Should I use a domain or just have it here? It is always a good idea to name it a domain. So I'll name it a domain. Okay. So if you get any issue, those files will get changed by default. So domain, we have enum. So inside this domain, first folder will be entity or entities. You can name it whatever you want. Entity, and first model will be user model. We will just move to that file, and then we'll have another model called product. It will be product dot item or product info, whatever you like to call it. So I'll create a class here, class product item, and it can extend variable. I think we don't have it. We can import it. Equatable. Let me go to the prospect.yml. Let me show you what it is doing. So this is our prospect.yml, and I'm just importing this file equatable. And here I'll use it. So I'll just import it. So in this product item, we'll have few different things. First, it will be ID. What you like to have as ID, int or string. Int is enough mostly. If you have a string, you can use it. Then we will have product type. So it will be product category, and we can name it a type here as well, or category, whatever. Then we will have product name. Then we will have double as a price, and then final double rating, because every product will have some rating. Image URL, final. Okay, I forgot about the final image URL. Then we will have if it is saved or not, like something will be saved, and once we call the backend, we'll get it from there. So is saved or not, or is favorite or not. Then how many review do we have? So int total review, and then we'll have some description, and we'll have the number of order we have placed so far. So final int or total order. And lastly, but not, we'll have a unit, because we have seen there are some kg, and there will be some liter, and yeah, different, some dozen, because price varies based on the product. So we'll use final string unit. Let's create our constructor product item. Here, let's call it required this dot id, required this dot category, required this dot name, and required this dot rating, required this dot image URL, required this dot is saved. So it will be by default false. Can have it here. Also for the rating, we can pass default is equal to 0, and then is saved. Is saved is dumped. This the total order is equal to 0, and this dot unit, and it will be required. This is good, but we missed one. So required, and this the description. Anything? Price required this the total review. So very good, and we need to override the props. Let's just come here, override here. Yeah, so many stuff. And I like to have a static one to create the UI. So I'll create a static class here. So static product item UI, or you can name it none, whatever you want. Static const. We can make it const. Another few things you might like to add, like date, expiry, or other stuff, we can do it here. Anyway, so it will be product model or product item. Let's feed all those stuff. So I'll use this model to create the UI. So this is good. And we can collapse this thing. We can create a barrel. For the time being, let's skip all those barrel stuff. We'll come back to the home page, close all other things. I'll create a new widget. It will be item card view. So inside this widget, maybe I'll put it inside a common folder, because it will be used on different page as well. It makes sense to use inside this common widget. Anyway, let's put it here. We'll move it later. So it will be item card view, item card dot dart. what is item? It is a product item. So product item card. Let's name it as a product item or product card. Okay, it expect a card, so it will be final product item and it will be item. You can name it product model, whatever you want. So it will be required this dot item. Also, if we click on this thing, maybe we like to pop back. So I'll navigate to the details page. For that one, I'll call void callback. Let's make it nullable for the time being. No, let's not make it nullable. So required this dot on tab. So I'll go to the home page, and in here, maybe this thing just collapse this stuff. So in here, we're going to use sliver grid.builder. Let's add some column, and for the delegate, sliver grid delegate, fix cross axis count, yeah, 2. Also, let's hide that thing. This is good. And for the item builder, we'll return that product card, product item card, the one we have. And on tab, we are not going to have anything now. But for the item, we're going to use product item dot ui. This one will be import from the domain product item. So we'll pass it here. It's saying we can pass the const here. I know it can be a const, but it won't be const end of the day. So this is what we have. So let's do a rebuild. Okay, it is not showing anything. Let me come back here. Instead of this thing, let's, as a child, let's pass the placeholder. So you guys can see that we have many grid item here. So I'll fix it. So item count, let's make it 10 for the time being. And let's add some spacing here. So main axis spacing, let's use 16. And cross axis spacing, let's use 16 as well. Yeah, this is good. We don't have any padding yet. We can wrap the whole thing with the sliver padding. So wrap this sliver bit with the sliver padding. Padding is instant or symmetric, or you can use only. So I'm going to use horizontal 24. Instead of child, it expects a sliver. So now very good. Okay. So this is it. I think I'm going to put this thing outside of this widget. Okay, we'll do it later. Let's focus on this product card. Let's close it. But if you're wondering how I moved to fast, there are a few different ways. Like if I use Control P, I can search all those items. I can press Control Tab to check my recent tab and just move around. In this product card, you can always follow this navigation. I'm here inside Lib Source Presentation, Home Widget, and Product Card. Let's collapse this stuff and yeah. And from this card item, let's get the text theme first. First, text theme of context, because it will be needed. Text theme, yeah. And instead of returning the placeholder, let's decorate this a little bit. So it will be box decoration. We like to clip end of the day. So I can use override it here first. Clip dot hard age. And decoration will be border radius circular 12, and the color will be a theme dot card color. So you can see we have a different. Let's add some padding for the child. So it will be all 8. And I'll return to equal because we like to have the tab event here. So on tab will be our on tab, and equal child will return a column. So if I come a little bit down and also use the cross axis element trace to the end, and then first what do we like to have? We have an image and a love or heart at the top. Let me show you what we have in Figma. So for a card, we can see we have image, and over it we have this favorite one. Then we have this step. So for this section, I'm going to use a stack, and rest of this will fit inside the column. So for the first child, let's use the stack, and this thing inside this stack for the first child, I will use image.network. But do we have any? We don't have any. We have image.assets URL. So it will be image.assets, and then we will use the item dot image URL. We'll replace with the network one later. It's saying we have image URL. Oh, what we have done. We have done very wrong thing. We have done a very wrong thing. Let me come here. I just paste this orange.ms, but it will come from the assets, then images, then it will come. Now this orange is coming. Okay. And we can fit box fit height. So it will take off and what else we like to do? We like to fill it. So we can wrap this thing position dot fill. Now fill issue here, having here also this thing we need to wrap with expanded. It is because I am filling the height. Don't worry, we'll have some different here. So in here for the stack next child inside this stack, this is the stack end. So I will have an icon button. It will be favorite one. So icon, we have item dot is safe. If it is safe, we'll show icons dot favorite. Else we'll show icons dot favorite outline. This is good, but the position isn't right. We'll wrap with the position, or we can just use the align widget. Use align, alignment, top right. So yeah, this is looking good. We really have some padding there. Maybe we don't want it, or we want it. We wanted it. It will be good to have some padding before the border. Now the color, I need to change it. So color app theme.primary. Now it is good. Like, let me show you if it is not safe. I mean, it is safe, then it will show like that. Okay. This is good. Okay, dokie. This is good. Now this stack item is done. We don't want to play with this stack anymore. Let's add those text here. First text, it will be our product category. So it will be item.category.title. I don't know why it didn't import earlier. Like this one, product category extension. Okay, here we'll change the color, text color, so we can use text style color theme.primary, and we can use a const here because the thing const as well. So we have our fruits like that. It will be inside a row. We will have a rating widget as well. So yeah, we can wrap this thing with expanded, because take as much as space you need, and then we will have this rating. And for the rating bar, I'm going to use another widget. Let me prospect.yml. We'll add it here. Let me bring back my Figma. Here is in our Figma, we can see we have this little thing. It will be inside a row, and I'm not going to recreate by myself with a bunch of stuff. We already have a solution for this. So I'll click here. I'll search for rating bar in Flutter. So you'll find a pretty good package out there. Okay. Custom rating bar. Let me check this one. Why it is going to the changelog first? Yeah, it is have pretty good. Yeah, this thing is good. You can see. You guys seeing this one? This is good. We will just use it. Let's close this stuff. So inside our prospect.yml, I will just paste that thing. I forgot to call the version. Anyway, I'll just use this one. And it will add it here. Flutter rating bar. This is good. Now I can come back here. I will use that thing. Instead of using expanded here, we can also wrap the next widget with expanded, but we need to override the alignment. So we'll call rating. What was that? Rating bar. Yes. Rating bar. We can use this indicator. And from here, we'll return icons.star. This one. And for the color, okay, this is quite amazing. Let me come here. Let me show you. We don't need there. We can just wrap it this one expanded. So for the color, it will be colors.amber, the yellowish. Yeah, this is good. And we must reduce the size because this size is quite big. But it will be. So item size 12. Yeah, 12 is good. Also, let's align this stuff. So I grab this with the align widget, alignment center right. Yeah, now it is good. And how much value it will have? So do we have any rating? Yeah, I'll get from the item dot rating. And this is it. So we can collapse this now. We'll come back here. And after this, we need to provide the name. So it will be text item.name. I think I missed one comma end of it. Here, we missed one comma. That's why it was complaining. And let's add some style here. So it will be text theme. I can use the body large. Also copy width. We'll use the font width. That kind of bold one. Yeah, this look good. We can reduce a little bit, 16. Yeah. And I think color is quite a black by default, or we can override. We can make it black or like this. Anyway, this is it. Now we need to provide a price row. For the price, we'll use a rich text. Let's practice this stuff. Even if we use a list text, we need to place another add button. So it will be a row, children. For the first child inside this row, I'm going to use the list text. So we can use text.reach and it expected text pan and children. For the first child, it will be a dollar sign, then price. So this text pan dot text, we need to place a dollar sign. For a special character, we need to use this backslash. So this one, so it will print on this UI, else it will just, let me show you, it will give us error because it is used to show the value of a variable. So then let's get the value that will be item dot price. One more thing, how many decimal point we like to show, we can include it here. For that we need to use fixed string, this one factor, and it will show one decimal point after that. We can remove this thing, we can come here, I can use it here. And for this text pan, we'll use text per kilo. Per, so it will be item dot unit. Okay, and this will be in a small, so it will be style text theme dot body small, copy width, font weight the 300, and color, this will be a color stud black. The default color is black, and I will change the overall text style here. So it will be text theme dot body large, dot copy width, and color I will use app theme dot primary, font weight dot 600. This is good, but we need to add a space. Here we can use it. This is not a good way. You can always use a widget span, child as a padding, child as a size box, like this. If you don't like to do it here, and then use a width like 4 or 2, whatever you want. There are many ways to do this. Say it will also work. Okay, so we are done with it, and we just need to add another icon button. Add a material for the color app theme dot primary circle border. For the child, yes, for the child it will be inkwell, and inkwell child will be a icon, so it will be icons dot add. And on tab we will have our something like that. No, this is not that on tab, it is a different on tab. So this will be a to do, add to the cart. Okay, also it will be a custom border, will be circle border. And this child here is the thing we'll do. We will add a padding here. Add a padding for okay. I think this covered this UI. We don't have to do any of the stuff. Yeah, we are good. What we can do before this row and expand it, we can add some space in here. So size box height maybe 4 or 8. So we are a little nice to give you some space. So yeah, this is what we can include. And if you feel free to modify it, I mean, do the way you like. Don't just rely on something. I'm just showing the basic structure. Just mess with the code break it, and again try to correct it. That's how we learn. So in our homepage, we have this one, and yeah, this is pretty good. This thing, okay, this is working pretty well. And in later, we'll play with other stuff. We'll create the detail planes. Let me bring back the Figma. So later we'll create this kind of this favorite skin. This is the same stuff, nothing special, and the detail page. And then we'll move forward this stuff. After this, then we'll add this bottom navigation. I don't want to make this too long. You will get just tired. So yeah, inshallah, see you on the next video.